Making your bed, taking out the trash, okay, cleaning the table after dinner. These are all what?
Chores?
Chores.
Yeah, kid chores too, right? Very often kids get an allowance for that kind of thing. All right, Chilton, put it in perspective for us. Do your kids get that?
No allowance, because a lot of that's expected, but if they do something that's not expected that's over and above, then we'll pay them for that type of thing. So not a weekly allowance at my house.
Okay, now how about you guys? Lauren, Chad, did you guys get paid for chores?
I didn't get an allowance, but you know, my parents, they would gift me, you know, some money every now and then, but I didn't get a stable allowance or anything.
I was kind of the same way, never got an allowance, but you know, if I wanted to get that brand new VHS tape that came out, the cassette tape, you know, they would allow me to get it.
They would allow you to get it. Okay, so much allowance is given in cash. What do you think about putting that allowance on a debit card? It's 2021, people. Why not a debit card? Listen to this, Mom.
The earlier that children do learn about finances, the less mistakes they'll make when they do reach adulthood.
This mom got her 9-year-old a debit card that is specifically for kids and customizable by the parents. There are several cards on the market that allow kids to get rewards for chores or good grades. That money can be used to make purchases at approved stores, invest, and even donate to charity.
All the features are designed around helping kids learn how to budget, how to understand the differences between wants and needs.
10-year-old London Peterson has been using her debit card for a while. She says it's taught her to save.
I usually tell my friends that I was saving for this or that I was gonna go here and buy that because I had saved up for it.
All right, so one more note on the debit cards for kids. They usually charge $4 to $5 depending on the plan a month. So know that. But what do you think about the debit card, friends?
I think it's a great idea. Why not start early, learning certain responsibilities, and it's easier for them to keep track of the money that they have. So I'm all for it. If I had a kid, I would look into it.
Yeah, my parents gave me a checking account when I was 12, and they said that it taught me how to balance a checkbook, and old school way. And so that taught me a little bit about that, and then I got a debit card when I was a little bit older. But yeah, I mean, to me, you got to start young and teach them because that stays with them into adulthood.
Right.
I agree. I support the idea too, and I think sometimes you as a kid, you might feel cool if you have a debit
That's
card,
right.
and you might, you know, I would think that it's a lot.
Look at my card.
So while as an adult, it's easier to spend money on a credit card than it is cash, but I would think for the kids, it might be easier to spend the cash
Chad,
over the debit card.
I had a wallet with one card.
Wallet with one
A
card.
little debit card. I thought I was really cool.
So I will say this, getting your kid a credit card in their name, it's not as crazy as it sounds. It helps them build credit. You can get a credit card with a low limit so they're not breaking the bank in case they charge more than they can handle. We'll finish this discussion online, shall we?
Yes.